Welcome. Today I'm going to try to pick and gut the Abus C83 half cylinder. It will be my first try of gutting anything ever, so I'm excited, and if this fails, I hope it fails spectacularly. The tools I'll be using are 3 multi-pick hooks and a multi-pick crowbar number 12. Let's see. This should work just fine. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. Here we go. Okay, I'll start with a shallow hook in 4 millimeters. Number 1 is loose, number 2 is loose, number 3 is loose. Yes, there's tension on it. Number 4 is binding. Gave me a little click and now it's loose. Number 5, this should be a 5-pin lock. Number 5 is giving me something, but it's too deep to reach with this hook. Let's continue with this one and start at the beginning again. 1 is loose, 2 is loose, 3 was giving me a little bit of counter rotation, but doesn't want to stay down, so probably it's not its turn. 4 is binding, still binding. Got a click and a little bit of a deeper fall set. Let me turn this around just a little so you can see better. And let's not forget the back. Number 5 is binding somewhat. That was number 4. That was number 5. Okay, back to the beginning. Number 1 is binding now. Counter rotation. Might have overset him. I'll loosen tension a little bit. Yes, came back up. Yeah, that felt much better. Okay, number 1 feels set. Number 2, nice click. Now it's loose, so we're not there yet. Number 3 is binding. Go on. Counter rotation. I dropped something. I think I saw number 1 pop up. Not sure. Nope. 4 is loose. 5 is binding, I think. Let me just check again. Might be set actually. Back to the beginning. Number 1. Oh, little click out of number 1, we got our fall setback. Number 2, little click out of number 2, got our deeper fall setback. Number 3 is happy now. Number 4 is binding. Maybe. Not really. Number 5 is already down deep, very deep in the lock. So look. I feel like he's set already. Back to number 4. Loose. Number 3. Where are you? There you are. A little bit of a click. Is there more to it? Yes, there's counter rotation on 3. A lot of counter rotation. We got him, we lost everything else. 1 is loose, 2 Was still binding. 4 is binding again. 5 came back up, okay. We really got everything back to the beginning. Now, one more time. 1 is loose, 2 is loose, 3 was binding, a little click, 4, again. I missed that one, by the way, just dropped it. Little click out of 4, another click out of 4, another click out of 4, and that one sounded good. Number 4 might be serrated, if I dare to make any assumptions here, after this lock has been beating me around for 5 minutes. 1 is loose, 2 is loose, 3 is binding. Let me just make sure that I'm on 3. 1. Actually, there was a little bit of core movement on 2. 2 wasn't really all that set yet. Another click out of 2. More counter rotation. More of a full set. 3. Where are you? Is that you, 3? Solid as a rock. So you are warding, are you? Okay, back to the beginning. 1. Solid. Again, I feel like I probably overset this one. And it feels a little bit overset. So let's try to get it back. Let's bully it. I bullied it into submission. Number 2. Nice, got a full setback. Number 3, binding tightly. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Counter rotation. 3 is loose now. 4 is loose. 5. Back to the beginning. Number 1. Feels set. Number 2 is loose. Number 3. Another click out of 3. One is loose. 2 is loose. 3 is loose. Click out from number 4. We dropped everything else. 5 is binding. Still binding. Click out of 5. Back to the beginning. 1 is loose. 2 is binding. Deeper full set. I can do this all day. 1 is binding. Counter rotation. If 1 isn't a spool, I don't know what is. Come on. Bullied him back where he's supposed to be, I hope. Yes. 1 is set. 2 feels set. 3. Counter rotation. I hope that was meaning 3 is set. 1 counter rotation. Deeper fall set, which means probably don't have to touch 2 now, but I will anyway. And of course 3 came back up. Counter rotation on 3. And he's back down. Lost our fall set, number 1. And we're open. Woo! Okay. This is 9 minutes. I am sorry. I hope I entertained you a little bit, but I'm... Should I do the gutting? Should I do it not? Should I? I'll do the gutting anyway. So sorry that I kept you waiting, but it is how it is. Goodness me. Okay, first let's have a look at the key. I have a key, so I'll probably lock this back up. That is the bidding on this one. Not too crazy, but it took me quite a while to get into it anyway. Okay, let's have a look at this beauty. Did I move it out of the side of the camera? I hope not. Damn it. Okay, let's zoom out just to make sure that I'm not messing up anything else. Okay. I really hope I just didn't put it out of camera. Wish I could just stop to check. Anyway, here we have our little sparrows pinning mats, which I could have prepared beforehand. Don't judge me. Okay, let's lock this back up. Get a key in there. At least that's how other people do it. There's a little C-clip on the back. Let's get rid of that one. How do you do that without losing a finger? I don't know. Looks easy when other people do it. Bend it out of shape quite a bit. Still resisting though. Maybe, you know what? Let me lock this back up, because this rotating makes it just more difficult to get the clip out. Okay, this seems to be a normal C-clip. So let's just bend it even worse. Sorry if you couldn't see that now, but try my best not to get my hands out of shape. Okay. Don't make this weird. It's my first try here. Okay. I think I've got the clip in a position that I can, yes, take it off. Now, how does this work again? Now that I have the C-clip out, this thing should be falling apart. Actually, you can move this little piece into any direction you wish by this little clever detail. You can just push in these little knobs. And by doing that, if I hit it on the head, you can change this position up. So you can have different positions of locking this up. But that's not our goal today, or at least it's not my goal. But maybe I need to make sure that these aren't aligned, because this could also stop my gutting. Could it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Really, I'm just doing this for the first time in my life, and okay. That's annoying. Okay. I'll just put that here. Don't even know how I did that. Oh, I didn't break anything. And now everything seems to be falling apart. It's a good sign for removing things. Okay, let me just align this just right. There is a little spring in here. Let me take that out, if that works. Brilliant, thank you. And I do have pinning tweezers as well. I really hope I'm not doing too bad of a job here. You can fast forward this part. There should be another one of those little... Yeah, there's another one of those. Yeah, come on, get out of there. Get out of town. Come here. All right, I'll put that up there as well. And I hope, yeah, didn't lose the spring yet. Put that up there as well. Okay, now that all of those are out, this should be moving. Shouldn't it? Okay, let me just put the key inside. God, what is this? This is it's a good sign, right? Can I get this thing out? Okay, now I should be careful. I feel like I should be. Got this thing out. Now I can get a follower in there. Is that what it's called? And let's not drop all the pins out yet. Oh, God. This is more difficult than people make it look. Do these fall out? No, right? All right, the little clicking noises you were hearing is probably because my follower is a little bit too short. All right, now those are the key pins, if I'm correctly informed, because they are the ones holding are next to the key. So let's get this here, and this is the back. So this is number 1. Yep, let's put those here. Number 1, I'll talk about them later. Let me first get them all out. Number 2, oh, serrated. I don't think I called that one though. Number 3. Number 4. These look really weird. They're like torpedo shaped, I think it's called. And the last one. Okay. I really hope I'm not doing this for my health. I really hope I didn't drop anything. Okay, let's do this. Now, as you can see, my follower is a little bit too short. So that's a good thing because I can already see the pins. And if I am not mistaken, I might actually be able to, yes, make sure they're not flying away before I can grab them. Sorry if I look like a helpless. That might involve a little bit of searching. Okay, let's see if I can do better on the next one. Should I get the springs out? Yeah, why not? Let's get the springs out as well. Okay. Number 1. These are really long springs. Okay, but they look quite standard. I'll put them at the bottom. Okay, number 1 flew away. Number 2. Let's just hope 1 is a standard, because otherwise it would be a shame. That's a spool, I think. Let's get this spring out as well. I feel like I should get different tweezers. It's horrible. Okay, come on. Yes. Stay where you are. Number 3 is up. Don't do anything rash. Yes, gotcha. Good thing you're a spool, otherwise you would have flown off like the other one did. Okay, next. Oh no, first the spring. Oh, we got that surprisingly easily out of it. Yeah. Number 3. Number 4. Coming right up. Yes, you stayed where you're supposed to be. Another spool kind, and the last spring. Come on. Oh, don't be like that. Yes. All right. Oh, shouldn't have put the spool here. Do you get anything? Is there one more in there? Yes. I hope you can really see what I'm doing here, because I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. Okay, now I can get the follower out because that was the last thingy in there. Let's get the last spring out as well. For my first try, not too shabby, I'm going to look for this little pin that just flew off. God, it's so hot. Oh, I can see it from here. Never mind, we're all good. And it is a security pin. How dare you fly off like that? All right. Let's get a close-up of this stuff without losing all the progress we've made here. Okay, now we've got all brass springs. Then we have these pins here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're not standard. They have like this little notch at the top. I don't know what that's for. Maybe you can let me know in the comments. Same here, same here. This one is serrated. I know that's called serrated because many YouTubers have taught me. I mean, they haven't taught me, but yeah, I was watching their videos, and yeah. Anyway, that's that. And this one I probably just put the other way around, or didn't I? Yes, because that bottom part is for the control. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spools, and in the last chamber, it's another very, very serrated pin. No, come on, focus here. Don't be like that. Show us what's in there. Come on. Come on. Almost. You got it. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm really not. This is handheld and everything. I'm probably doing everything wrong here. Okay, here we go. These serrations are really shallow, so maybe they didn't come into play as much. But I remember that there was a pin that I had to push down a couple of times. Well, thank you for your patience, basically. This was the Abus C83 half cylinder. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and see you for the next one. Thank you so much for your patience. I think I said that 4 times now, so I'm just going to stop. Bye-bye.